we headed? Get ready! Sure. I'm on my way.
Processing.
Uh-oh!
Investigate.
Watch out! Don't mess with us.
No, just leave me alone. Go away, Phantom.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
System. Sweeping the area.
Incoming!
Required.
Everyone all right? What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Veil? Here they come! Don't mess with us. You got him!
Searching for area is now uninfected. Warning. Unauthorized persons.
Look
may be
out!
on the
Incoming! If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Veil?
No, just leave me alone. No, just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot, scram. You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. No, you can't possibly be a hallucination. You're much too dense. Not at all, my corporeal friend. Higgins is my name. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. You mean, why did the mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told, I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom. Oh, before. Definitely before. Sissy Pig Tycoonery was the apex of my long and storied... Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If... Uh-huh. Forgot what you were gonna...
That's the last. I'm not sure what the ride is. Alls I know is the decision's final. Once we do this, there's no going back. Where are we headed? Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of... Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna, but the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow it's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really... That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing in Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to... Oh, well. Okay then. did the lightest thing you could, sending the power back to Edgewater. Hey, take your time. Yeah, huh?
One of us want to go see what happened?
I know, I'm trying to think.
Food's bound to spoil.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? Are you really this moronical, or are you just putting on airs? Look, go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. My son worked in that cannery. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy, so I buried my boy in the cemetery. As long as Reed is still in Edgewater.
Everybody keeps staring at me. No kidding. The geothermal plant? Now that is just it. I appreciate you going through. One data pad's enough to guide me down my newfound path. Just remember. Sure. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not now. Are you sure about this? If we head back to Edgewater on our own, Adelaide won't come with us. I expect we got no choice. Edgewater needs us back, and... You okay with this, Greg?
My fears are all settled. Thanks for helping me with Zoe.
Just give us some time to gather our personals and say our goodbyes. If...
Look at that. The snake. Good for them. I'm glad. Back to the old cannery with... I expected it'd end like this. Lived out here for years all by my lonesome. I expect you've done enough for the Vale. It is too... Leave me be. Got nothing to say to you.
This was a nice
Back to the old cannery, huh?
Don't see why Thomas can't just get the generator up and running. Something I can help.
This...
Ready when you are. Yeah, huh? Okay, gone quiet.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? That's good enough for me. Adelaide and I have a history. Was unlikely she'd ever come back. But hope springs eternal. We are in your debt. I am authorizing you for a discount on all official Spacer's Choice products, courtesy of the people of Edgewater. By all means. Thomas Kemp? I remember him. Had to write him up for daydreaming a few too many times.
He tries real hard, Mr. Thompson. This is something he wants to do. That'll make him twice as good.
I will give him a chance to impress me. If he knows his way around a toolbox, I may have a place for him in the Holcomb workshop. This whole fiasco is not one I am keen on repeating. I was too hard on my own workers. I pushed them to their breaking point. With more hands at the cannery, I expect productivity will rise. I expect we'll grow. And I expect I can ask corporate to send us some more medicine. We'll survive, one way or another. I appreciate what... By all means... Look, we're a small pool...
Yeah. Ah, he ain't my friend.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to. Ooh, ow, could you not? I mean, it's a mechanical, sure, but that just seems mean.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics. Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanic. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. Sharp, ain't it? On the double, soldier.
Something got you down?
Nothing. You're not a big drinker, are you?
Never seen the Vale. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit. Designed to deliver a lethal blast of a... You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand bolts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of... Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss. I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of zero G to your memory. Oh.
Here they come! Everyone all right? Okay.